What is it gonna be? Oh! Sweeping edge 3 mending. Oh my god. Oh, 3 hours. 3 hours. That's all it took. Wow. I'm impressed, actually. Oh happy day indeed. We spent about 3 hours on a little live stream just fishing around this ocean here, just driving around and fishing, chatting with you guys, and it was a lot of fun. And towards the end of the stream, we actually managed to catch a mending book here. So the rumors were true. There was a mending book here inside these waters, and yeah, we managed to fish it up within 3 hours, which is actually really crazy. I was expecting to take quite a long time just grinding out fishing in the ocean, but yeah, we got it in 3 hours. And on top of that, we got a few other enchanted books. Nothing really too crazy, nothing really noteworthy, to be honest. And a couple of bows, which we could combine to make one good bow. Some saddles, which is very nice, and a bunch of name tags, which we'll actually take with us. And then, yeah, just a bunch of fish and other junk, I guess, just some other useless stuff. And yeah, Cilantro was with us pretty much the whole time, fishing around, and yeah, I think we had a really great time. So you guys might be noticing that the leaves here are not your normal color, and that's because we're here in the end of September while recording this, and I decided to put on a little fall resource pack. I actually saw this resource pack showcased in Jampot Bong's newest video, and yeah, I mean, it's got like a bunch of different leaves here, and even on the grass there's fallen little leaves, which is just like a random grass texture. It's not like you can actually pick them up or place them. And yeah, I mean, the grass is like a little bit more of a lighter green color, and it just really starts to encompass the sort of fall vibes here now that we are entering this sort of autumn, September, October-ish kind of months here. But as always, I appreciate you guys' support on the last video. I read through all the comments and suggestions and stuff. And first off, I just want to say that this is not the rest of the village. I think I did such a bad job explaining it, but I do want to have the village continue to wrap along this whole cliff, maybe just like over to like over there somewhere, and just have like docks and houses, and pretty much get this whole place, you know, like an actual village. And then once we do that, you know, we'll start actually moving some villagers over here and kind of populating the place and giving it a little bit more life. But I read through all of y'all's suggestions, and you guys left some good feedback, and I really appreciate that. So I think now we're going to go through and add some of those little ideas that you guys have to help kind of spice up our world. So I started off with Electric Sparks and Marcus's comments, where they suggested to use different blocks for the support pillars to make it seem as if the parts in the water are wet while the parts above are dry. I really wanted to keep the stripped dark oak above the water, so I was just using regular dark oak logs in the water until I thought of mixing in some spruce logs too. I thought it would be cool to have a little bit of variation, and I think it works out well since these are both pretty similar in color. And then I made my way out towards the ocean, where the deluxe suggested to add some buoys with redstone torches as the lights. So after doing a little bit of research on what exactly a buoy is, I designed a few, and I even added some with lightning rods just to give a little bit of variation in height. And you guys might have noticed this lava spewing out of the cliff right near the docks. It doesn't really fit the vibe at all, so I took Fatios Workshop's advice and I cleaned it all up, including the smooth stone it generated on the surface. And lastly, Archon pointed out that there was this letter T naturally formed in the cliff face. It's right behind our custom tree. Well, once they pointed it out, I can't unsee it. So, thanks Archon, it's gone now. I can't thank you guys enough for all of the great ideas and suggestions that you guys have. It's really fun whenever we go around and add like you guys' little ideas and stuff to our world. It kind of helps this world feel a little bit less like a single player world and kind of more like a multiplayer world, because, you know, we get that input from you guys and we turned this build into more of a collaborative build, right? With some of you guys' ideas here, Oh yeah, we filled in that natural forming T right behind the tree over there, and then these buoys out in the distance. Like it's a small detail from afar, and like look, there's even one over here. There's like a little river over on that side. It kind of splits this big island that we've got in the middle here. But it's just little things like this that, you know, I probably wouldn't have really done on my own. So having y'all's input really like starts to add to our world. And we had so many great suggestions too. A lot of suggestions that we weren't able to do in this video, mainly because our fishing village is so tiny. I received some suggestions to add like a lighthouse or an observatory and maybe have some houses kind of like intertwined throughout the cliff and stuff like that, and build some big ships out here in the middle of the water. And they're all super great ideas, but unfortunately, since our fishing village is so small, we may have to come back and visit a lot of those suggestions. I wanted to come out here while the sun was setting so that we could get like a cool little look at the buoys here at night and just see how effective these like little redstone torches are. Yeah, this suggestion was really cool. This was a fun one to do, and man, it adds so much atmosphere out here, especially at night. Unfortunately, I'm starting to feel a little fished out, and I think I'm gonna head on home and we might start tinkering around with our mending book. I really need to get some mending on our diamond axe. I actually started using some iron axes because this one was so close to breaking. Let's head to bed, and then in the morning we'll go on ahead and take a trip back home and see what we can figure out with this mending book. Mending book. How do I make another mending book? What if I put a mending book with a regular book? Ah, man. Huh? Oh, hey there. I'm currently trying to figure out if there's a way to transcribe the mending book onto another book so that we have more. But after tinkering around here for a little bit, I just can't seem to figure it out. I feel like I've tried everything. Yeah, and I've sure made a mess here in the library. Got all these extra books and paper lying around from experimenting here. Honestly, I feel kind of lost. I mean, I tried the enchantment table, the anvil, the grindstone, regular books, paper, nothing seems to work. And I really do not want to use up this mending book, because once we do, then it's gone for good. I don't know, this mending enchantment is a tough one to crack. It sure seems like it's really stuck on this book. So Cilantro and I, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go grab our horse, and we're actually gonna take a trip over to the little neighboring village and see if they have any advice for us. Hello, is anybody home? Anybody in here? Huh. The whole village seems empty. I don't know where anybody is. You know what? I've got the perfect idea. Since nobody's here, what if we build like a railway that kind of connects this village back to our house, and it can double as a mail system? So that way we can send them a message about our mending book here, and then once they return, you know, maybe they could send us a message back. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So we should probably just head back home now and see what kind of resources we have and see if we can come up with something cool. Alright, so I picked out this little area here to be the start of our train track, mail track, railway thing. Yeah, our transportation system, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, whatever it is. We'll get to that in a sec. But we had a lot of stripped dark oak from doing the dock earlier, from swapping out the posts. So I figured we could use a lot of that. And just for reference, you can see that's where the tower is, and in reference to my house, right there. So over here is where we're going to be starting our transportation thingy. And the main reason that I chose this spot is because it's pretty, here, let's just go in free cam and show you. So from here where I'm standing, it's a pretty flat area in relation to the surrounding areas. You know, we're kind of in a valley here in between these mountains, and pretty much just going straight in a line all the way over here. It lines up pretty close to the village. It's just out of render distance, but yeah, we'll probably end up somewhere right over in this area. And of course, the land is not perfect, you know, I mean, we'll still have to do a little bit of terraforming here and there, but for the most part, you know, I think it's a pretty reasonable terrain to work with. So what I'm kind of envisioning is that we're going to have it elevated, and then it's just going to be a straight line that goes all the way over there. And I kind of want to have like arches, right? So doom, 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 and it's just a bunch of arches just in a straight line. Like this, every 7 blocks we'll have like a pillar, right, going all the way down. And then, I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks up. And then, yeah, we'll just continue it in like a straight line all the way this way. So yeah, something kind of like this, but you know, this shape's just kind of boring. It's kind of boxy, right? So we'll probably come in with some stairs. We've got like a bunch of stairs and slabs and trapdoors that we can work with. I almost wonder if we could do something better at the top, like where the actual railway is gonna sit, like right here. I wonder if we could like use slabs. It might make it look a little bit cooler. So this might look a little funky. Let's see how it is. I'm kind of using like a mixture of slabs and stairs, just in different directions. Let's see. It kind of gives a lot of like air pockets, right? Up here. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. Maybe these slabs might need to go trapdoors, maybe? It might help a little bit if we use trapdoors instead of slabs, because it kind of helps with the arch a little bit better. Not exactly such a dramatic shape. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But right now I'm trying to figure out if it's possible to kind of like add some sort of a roof on here. We are gonna have like a very repetitive shape. Like we're pretty much going to be copying each section over and over, probably like 100 times all the way down to the village. So I kind of want to have almost a little bit more interest in the roof. And I think with a few trap doors, probably something like that. See, one more right there, and then let's take a step back in free cam. Yeah, it's a little thin right here. We might even put some trapdoors or slabs underneath right there too. But just imagine the roof kind of keeps going up and down, almost like this little wave pattern, right? We might even add some like safety railings or something, either fences or chains that just kind of go in between. But I think this is probably a good project to sort of do on a live stream, just because it's going to be a lot of just like I said, copy and pasting over like 100 times, just all the way until we make it to the village. So I'll probably save this project for a live stream, but in terms of this video, I think we'll just go on ahead and jump into our classic cinematic and get it built. Wow, that was a lot more work than I expected, but man, I'm really happy with the way this came out. Like, the fact that it just goes all the way back there into the fog, like you can't even see the end. I just think this is pretty cool. Of course, it's not fully done. We don't really have a way up right now. Currently, the grass is making its way up my little dirt, my dirt staircase here. But yeah, this place looks super cool, man. Like, we've even got a little bit of color, right? A little bit of deep slate in here, and a little tiny accent right there with the copper trapdoors. And of course these lanterns, I kind of spaced them out a little bit so that way it's not like super repetitive. They kind of skip each section, right? So we've got one here, it skips right there, and then another one here, and so on and so forth. But one of the main reasons why we built this was to kind of act as a mail system from our house here all the way to the village, right? But currently, it is just a transportation thing, so we could just put the rail or the minecart on there and just drive, but the whole goal is going to be to send mail to and from. So we're probably going to need to build some sort of like station right here, and I kind of even want to put like note blocks, and I think there's like activator rails or detector rails. I'm not sure which ones I need to use. I'm not very confident in my redstone abilities, so but I thought it would be cool to get like a note block system or something like that. Basically, like whenever our package arrives, you know, we'll hear like a little chime or something just to let us know that, you know, we got a delivery. I've got a little platform here now, and by the way, I looked it up. It's detector rails that we need. They kind of act like pressure plates, whereas the activator rails will like eject players or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna be using these detector rails. But yeah, if our cart's coming in, I don't know, I think we'll maybe have like our pressure plate right here. And then, yeah, this will be where like you stop. And I don't know if that's going to be enough power to get you across. Is it okay to do this? Okay, yeah, that went off. Okay, cool. All right, so I've done a little bit of messing around here. So apparently you can activate the redstone underneath the powered rail. So I'm trying to hide it a little bit better. I've even got like a little repeater with a 2-tick delay, I guess. Is that, I don't even know. Is that how you say a 2-tick delay, I guess? And 2 different sounds on those note blocks. So it should go like that, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And I believe we can change the sound of these blocks. We use, I don't know. I think there's like a few different materials you can use. So yeah, stone's kind of like this, I don't know, just like a drum, I guess. Alright, so I just got off the wiki again, and there's actually quite a few different sounds you can do. And apparently this clay block is a flute or something. Alright, flute test, go. Alright, I think I've got the sound that I want. I have them tuned like different different pitches, so whenever our mail will come, it'll sound like this. Doo doo. I'm sure there's a way to like reverse it or whatever, but I'm not that big brained, so whenever we leave, it'll still make that same exact doo doo. So I guess that's kind of like one of the flaws here, but it's still a pretty cool little you know, just a little added detail here. Now I have the realization that I have to build this all the way on the other side, and I just sent my minecart over, so I guess I'm walking on foot. It might not be the prettiest just yet, but for now it should work. We'll definitely have to figure out some sort of better staircase than this dirt thing, and eventually, you know, we'll come up with a sort of subway station. But yeah, I've got this hooked up. So now the village over here will have access to mail, and they'll have the little notifications as well, which will be really cool. I'm gonna head back home, and I think I'm gonna go on ahead and try and send off our first piece of mail. Alright, I just spent all day writing a little letter for our villager friends. Real quick, let's go on ahead and read it. It says, "Hello, I built up this railway to connect our lands and can be used as transportation or mail. I'm writing to seek advice on a certain enchanted book. I recently came across a mending book and was curious if it would be possible to transcribe the enchantment onto another book, thus creating many mending books. I've tried so many different methods, but I can't seem to figure it out. If you know anyone who could help me, please let me know. Thanks, your neighbor, Etat. So now we can put our minecart with a chest here and then just put our book and send it off. And hopefully the villagers should realize that this big structure's been built and they'll definitely see that chest for them. So while we wait for the village to get back to us, I figured I should go on ahead and fill you guys in on some stuff. I did do a little bit of caving. I had to get some extra redstone and gold to finish that project up. And I did manage to find another skeleton spawner pretty close by. And believe it or not, they had all three of the horse armors, right? So diamond, gold, and iron. And I figured our horse here could probably be rocking some diamond armor just like me. If you guys remember earlier in the episode, I did bring home some name tags, and that's because we have our two little forest wolves here from last episode, and we got a pretty cute name suggestion. So this cute guy right here will be Sage, or I guess I should say this cute girl, that'll be Sage, and then over here we've got Parsley. So now we've got Sage, Parsley, and Cilantro, wherever he may be. I think sometimes he gets stuck in the attic with the Bleakman. Is he? Yeah, sure enough. He likes to ride in the boat with Bleakman sometimes. So there we go. Sage, Cilantro. Wait, where's his name tag? Wait, I guess I never put a name tag on Cilantro. It's a good thing we've got extra ones. I completely forgot. For some reason, I thought he already had a name tag. Now we've got Cilantro, Parsley, and Sage. So yeah, we've kind of got this cute little theme going on now with our dog names. They're all just like garden herbs, I guess. So now I'm just gonna pass the time a little bit until I hear back from the village. I might tend to my farms here, and I've got a couple of like little areas that I should probably clean up. Like these were just supposed to be temporary pumpkin patch, and over here is where I've been growing all of my trees. And if we take a look at the spruce over here, you can see it's kind of an eyesore, I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep myself busy until we hear back from the villagers. Oh, I think I just heard our mail arrive. We'll probably go over there and check it out. We'll probably have to come back and finish cleaning up over here, but yeah, let's go see what we got. Oh yeah, look up there. There's a minecart in a chest up there. Let's go on ahead and check it out. Oh, they sent a book and quill, it looks like. Let's see. Good day, Etat. You've built an amazing structure here. Great job. How about you come by the village tomorrow and I can point you in the direction of the village librarian. He lives alone along the side of the mountain. He never leaves his house and is always up there messing around with his books. His name is Cobb, but we all call him Crazy Cobb. He's obsessed with studying different texts and has a huge collection of old books in his house. None of us have spoken to Crazy Cobb in years, so I'm not sure how much help he will be. The rest of the village is starting to think he's lost his mind and forgotten how to talk. But swing by tomorrow if you want to see if you can get through to him. Regards, Villageur. Huh. Must be French. Alright, well, I guess we'll probably head over to the village tomorrow and go try and meet up with that Villageur guy. And we'll see if he can point us in the direction of that Crazy Cobb character. Yeah, it looks like the sun's kind of setting over there. So I'll probably just head home now, and I might try and arrange my inventory a little bit, grab a few things, maybe some emeralds, probably that mending book, of course. Oh, wait, what the? Another package? Guess let's go see what it is. What do we have here? Another minecart and a chest. Another book. Maybe they forgot to say something. Oh, what the heck is this? Got no idea what this is. I don't know, maybe we're already getting junk mail, spam mail here. Oh, see Enderman's creepers coming out. Yeah, we should probably head home now and get some rest before it gets too crazy out here. Alright, dogs, I'll be back soon. I'm just going to the nearby village real quick. Oh, hello, sir. Are you villager? You wouldn't happen to know where Crazy Cobb's place is, would you? Oh, up there? Alright, I appreciate it. Oh, what's going on here? Sticks for emeralds? Slip sticks? Oh, don't mind if I do. No wonder nobody comes up here. This place is so hard to get up to. Oh, excuse me, are you Cobb? Yeah, I've got this book I want you to check out. I was fishing the other day and I found this book in the sea, and it's got a mending enchantment. You think you'd be able to copy it onto other books? Of course, that's not a problem. Take all the time you need. I'm just checking out some of these old books. This is so cool. Some of these are centuries old. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Oh. He asked me to craft a dispenser, and you know what I said? Dispenser? I hardly know her. Oh, wow, you already finished. Man, this is amazing, Cobb. Yeah, of course you can keep the original copy. Oh my gosh, look at the time. I gotta head home and feed my dogs. I'll help you out with the library soon. Thanks for all the help, Cobb. I'll see you later. Oh, and forget what the rest of the village says. You don't seem crazy to me.
Crazy? I'm not crazy. Who says I'm crazy? You wanna see crazy? I'll show you crazy. You're crazy.
That Cobb was such a nice guy and super smart too. Like, he was able to get us like the mending books within one night, and it only costed like 22 emeralds or whatever. And he did want to keep the original copy of the mending book. I think it had like Sweeping Edge on it or something too, but he wanted to keep that one, and he's gonna keep making more mending books. So we actually came up with an agreement, Cobb and I, and he's pretty much just gonna keep making mending books for me. And in return, I'm gonna build him a library, because he said he wants to help sort of teach some of the other villagers about enchanting. So that'll be another project somewhere down the line. We'll help Cobb build a library. But hello, cilantro. Hello, sage. Hello, parsley. I'm home. See, I think I have some, I have some raw beef over here. Let's go ahead and feed our dogs. I wasn't expecting to be out that long, but I don't think you're at full HP, huh, parsley? There we go. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be out that long. I just got caught up in conversation with Cobb while he was still working. Alright, let's put our emeralds away. And then, let's see, our mending book. Did I want to enchant the axe? It does have fortune on it. I usually like to go with a silk touch axe. We do have 35 levels, so I think I'm actually going to go to the enchanting spire real quick. And let's see what kind of reroll we could get on this axe, because if we can get silk touch and efficiency 4 or something like that, then that would be way better to put mending on. I think I'll be able to do it twice, since I do have 35 levels. Let's see what we get on the first go around here. It's just Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Do I want to push my luck, disenchant it again, and see what we can get? I'm gonna play it safe. I made a little iron axe. Let's see. Okay, so we'd still get efficiency 4 on our diamond axe if we disenchanted it. You know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's do it. Oh wait, we actually got to level 33, so we could actually do it again if we need to. But it's just efficiency 4. Okay, yeah, let's do it again. Wait, let me check the iron. Fortune 3. No. I don't know. I guess for now we'll just throw mending onto here. We are gonna want another diamond axe anyway with efficiency 4. Because, you know, we could combine 2 diamond axes with efficiency 4 and make efficiency 5. So if we get silk touch on the other one, then that'll be our plan. Oh, I just forgot to put the lapis away. I always do that. I always forget to put the lapis away. Alright, well, we weren't the most successful with the enchantments. At least we do have mending now on our axe. We'll have to get like some sort of monster spawner going around, XP farm, something like that, sometime soon. We do have a few options, right? We have a skeleton spawner that I found earlier in the episode, actually just in one of these hills, kind of, right over there. And then we also have another skelly spawner down inside of our quarry, behind the trees. Yeah, just somewhere down here in the mines. There's another skeleton spawner. I think it would be cool to do one down there and kind of like use the railway that we have hooked up right now and just kind of like hook it up to the XP farm. I think that would be cool. But now I'm starting to get that creative itch again, and we've got a little bit of a project that is not complete yet. We need to come up with some kind of platform here for our little railway. Something more practical than a dirt stairway here. We might end up doing something simple, probably just using like similar color palette, you know, with the dark oak and spruce roofs and stuff like that, but might keep it simple. And then once we finish that, we'll probably have to build a little path too. As you can see, I kind of cleared out some trees here just to give a bit of an open area. So we'll probably just like connect our path where we have it here and just kind of like follow this little open area that we've got here up to our railway. So I'm gonna quickly head home, take a little nappy nap, and in the morning, I'll start working on completing our little project. I know I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Paths make all the difference in your world. Just little details like this where I have signs here that kind of point me in the direction of where I'm going, and you know, we've got just fences all around, groupings of flowers, bushes, maybe like even like a fallen tree over here, pretty cool. And of course, it brings us to our railway here. So looking at it, it's you know, like I said earlier, it's pretty simple. I did go for a more of a like a scaffolding type stairway here. Kind of just followed the original dirt stairway that we had, but I mean, it works. I think it's fine. If you get the wrong angle, you do kind of like bump up against like some of these trap doors and stuff. But you know, for what it is, just a little stairway. I think it's all right. And then up here, yeah, we've got like a little table here. I did that just so that you're not really walking over the note blocks. So I just put like a little table, some storage and stuff like that. So like if you have like things that you're like shipping out or whatever, you know, maybe whoever's working here kind of takes care of all that, right? You know, they can load up the mine carts and send them off and whatnot. I did have to put the button right here because originally I kind of wanted it right here, but anytime we use the button right, trapdoor on the back end will activate and it stays in the down position, which kind of sucks. So got a little spruce thing, kind of acts as a barrel. And one thing I wanted to do on camera, I just watched a YouTube video, a little YouTube short about it. But there's a way you can sort of force a tall tree, like you know, the tall oak trees, right? I think they did just a couple of fences. I think they used more than that. Hold on. But yeah, 4 fences like that. And then they just spam bone meal and it should grow into a tall oak tree. Yeah, oh my gosh, wow, that actually worked. Wait, that's really cool. Yeah, I kind of wanted just like a tree here, a nice tall tree. I didn't really feel like building a custom one right now, but I felt like we needed something here just to kind of balance off the height difference. We've got like this big open area here. It felt like it needed something. Honestly, it might even need like another tree somewhere over here. I don't know, we might just do a smaller one right here, just in the background. If it grows, yeah, there we go. 1 bone meal left. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. Kind of fills in the area a little bit. We had just an open spot and it felt a little like unnatural. So I think that works. But yeah, I've been working on this episode for quite a while now. This was a huge project to do, and I think it actually really brings our world together, especially now that we can get to the village pretty easily. But I'm really happy with the way things are shaping up, and I know this episode was a little bit different. There was kind of a lot that went into it, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, it's taken quite a while to kind of get everything done, and I've also been editing it while like in between recording sessions. And yeah, I think this is probably going to be a bit of a longer episode and a little bit different than the normal thing. We're going to be going back to more of the normal type stuff next episode. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this build. I'm really excited to get this episode out finally. Thank you guys, of course, for being patient. We finally have mending in this world, which is awesome. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it for now. So thank you guys so much, as always. The support's been crazy. Started this episode at around 10,000 subs, and currently we have 11.5k. So that is amazing. Thank you guys so much. The support means the world to me. I love you guys. Take care. Stay safe. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.